Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here on our single player world. Today, we've actually had a few episodes off, a few days off, not episodes off, a few days without episodes, and we've had a few little issues here and there, internet problems, all those sorts of things, and now we are back. But I've done work in between that, and you can see I've worked out how to get these windows, how to get this roof going, and I'm not too happy with this roof, but I feel like after the amount of time that I took with it, I am pretty satisfied with keeping it at that for now, because it can still change. We don't have to stick with that. So tell me what you think. In fact, I'll give a little bit of a flight with it. We've got a few more fireworks. That's actually all our gunpowder we have. So we might in the future have to do something about that. But yeah, look at that. It's just kind of an awkward sort of roof, but I'm not too upset with that. It might end up being something that we can use to our advantage, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? If you can't get something to work, try and make it work for you. Inside, okay. I'm not 100% sold on the spruce floor. I will be the first to admit that. But I've put it on there. Not spruce, birch floor. But yeah, we can see how it goes. Up here, I feel like we're gonna definitely keep it with this theme. I'm loving the way that the oak works with each other and these little things going around here. They look really, really cool to me. In fact, you know what we can do? Is over here we've done a thing there. We can put a thing here. In fact, right where the thing is in the way. There we go. Perfect. I think that's a better way of doing it. And we can also just put one of these down so we're not met by a creepy fella down the bottom there. Alright, so if we go up another level, we've got our third and final level, which is up here. And look at that. That's actually looking pretty damn good, I think. Nice big room. Oh, yep, I've put those that way. That's right. We've got the window. We've got everything working quite well. And I'm actually very happy with the way these turned out. This awkward sort of building style that we're going for recently, we would just kind of fit as much stuff in a small spot. I think it's working really, really well. So in here now, well, what we're going to be doing today, so we're going to be finishing this up. I'm pretty excited to finish it off. As for our challenge that we had, which actually our blocks are in there, I still have to work that out. I'm not 100% certain on any way, because I've tried so many things, and all of them seem to just be fallen short of what I am happy to have in here. In fact, I know I've forgotten those, and some of those might come in handy as well. What we're going to do now is we're going to start off with our very first entrance to this house, because we've actually taken quite some time to make this entrance. We may as well make a good one now. What we're going to do is we're just going to go for a very basic sort of merge in with the ground sort of thing, because the path's coming like this. We can maybe go into, let's do that, and some of those there. We'll put like one, no. Oh man. We'll do like one there. Make that a darker brick. And do we have a table in here? We got a table up here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We'll do that and keep these bricks nice and light. These blocks nice and light, because as soon as we put like a full block there, it just goes dark. You see what I mean? Like, look at that. Look at that. If we just do that, it stays like that. And I think that looks a lot better. So we've got that basic entrance there, just kind of merging in with the ground. Next thing here, door, and one of those, like that. Perfect. All right. Now, what we could do, which I was going to do, was going to put in some of these here like that, like what we've got over there. But I think we can maybe do something a little bit different. And I'm not too sure I've actually got the stuff on me right now, but we should be able to very easily do it. See any iron ingots? No. We'll have a look over here quickly. If nothing, that's alright. That's not a big deal. But I want to make it a little bit of an entrance of this entrance. You know what I mean? I want to make it feel a bit more grand than what it is. That'll be enough. Exactly perfectly enough. So, let's head back. In fact, I'm going to cure that zombie villager in there soon. Because it's getting quite annoying always hearing that. I'd rather hear the villager noise than the zombie villager noise, that's for sure. Alright, what we need... Oh, wait, no, this won't be exactly enough. It's 7, not 5. We're going to just do something like this, which was something we've done actually not too long ago. With some of those there. In fact, we'll do it with some of those. Make this even a little bit more different. So just one of these here, like that. One of those. And... yeah, maybe then we can just do something like that. I don't know. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. The next thing is, I want to do this from the inside here. In fact, this won't work too well from the inside at the bottom. We want to get a window. We know that here, this window is going to be right against there, and I'm not a fan of doing that. So we don't want to cut open a window there. But here, we can very well do it. So we can do that, that, that. And now we've got space to put in a proper window. And I've brought the stuff along with me to do it, because we're going to be using light blue stained glass. And look at that. That's looking so much better. In fact, I've just remembered, I've got to show you guys something else I've done. With a bit of blue, not light blue, sadly, because I got the wrong color, but you'll see what I mean. It's not a big deal. But that'll come up. I'll tell you when we go and look at that sometime today, actually. I've got to fix up that area there. We've got one of these. First start. And over here, ooh, actually, can we get one in here? I know this is in a corner, and I said I didn't like that. But I feel like we can have some exceptions, because we kind of need to have these roofs, these windows coming out. So there, this one here will be good for sure. One in there, and one around there. And here, this will be in a corner, won't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that. But yeah, in saying that, we don't want a window on every single one. That's also kind of weird. Oh, man. I've got a lot of empty holes at the bottom there, which zombies keep spawning in. So we'll go up now another level. And over here, what's on the outside? Well, we would take the one spot that we definitely can't. Okay, here. We can do something with these. We can actually do a very big window here. So we'll do this. Get stuff like that. And we can also put in these. There. Like those. Now, the question is, do we want these windows, like, with spruce? Or do we want windows with more stone brick? Just kind of, or maybe even cobblestone. I want to give cobblestone a try. Let's give cobblestone stairs. So, ooh. We can just be sneaky. This is going to hurt. Whoa. I've got to get used to that. Oh, man. We missed. Wow, that was close. Okay, so we'll get this out here. That out there, not that one. We'll keep that, don't want that. There. And see how this looks. I still, by the way, as far as these firework rockets are going, I am not 100% sold on them still. I was flying around with the bow a bit earlier. I've just put it in our little item duplication thing to see how it goes. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that one there. I feel like we probably should put in just what? That one there, that block over there looks like a lighter shade than that one there and that one there. Or is it just me? This one here. There must be some like lighting glitch going on there, because that's definitely darker than that, which is definitely lighter. That's definitely lighter than that. Very, very weird. Okay, well, you know what we can do for that? We can do some of these. And let's just pillar up. Be safe. Like, hey, there. We'll be safe and not kill ourselves this time. So we'll do these, take these out here. There and there. Place those in there. That's better. And up here, we can also add in a bit of stuff, like, no. Like this and that. See how that comes. I think this will be a somewhat of an improvement, I hope. Not in the way I was hoping. This is our last attempt for it now. Actually, why did I put those away? The very last attempt, and it's, I hope this does work, this one. In fact, we can use these to pillar up as well. I only need two. So we'll do that. Man, why is it that this takes so long when I want to chop something down for real? And then now it's super easy. We'll do that, and then we can also put on some of these. No. There, and like that. I think that's going to look a lot better. Let's see how this looks now. Hopefully, if not, we'll have to work something else out and we'll come back to it. So, let's have a look here. Okay, very interesting. Very different. But we can make that work. In fact, I'm going to get rid of those. But I think besides that, that'll work. We'll do the upstairs, and we'll also do some on the sides. Now, by the way, it's going nighttime. And I think what we can do is we can go show you what I've been doing in the other area that I was talking about when I was talking about those blue things. And here we are. So if you guessed it, great job. I'm actually just on this side here. In fact, funny story. I decided last night, so like in real life, last night, I was here, I was just AFKing, trying to get my Elytra back up to a full charge over there with mending. And I kind of forgot and went to bed. And then I woke up to find that these guys were, I think there was a few thousand, like over 1,000 entities over there. I'm pretty sure, I only checked once I started killing stuff, so it might have been including some of these, but it was ridiculously laggy. But we survived that. In fact, we can change this quickly while I'm over here. Don't tell anyone, but there's stairs. You won't even know. But this is the blue area I was talking about. Here. So, the problem that I was saying, where I've got, these are actually light blue, and these are dark blue. But you don't notice too much. I'm going to change these over to light blue. I prefer the light blue. And in here, I'm just not sold on this. I'm not, yeah, it's not giving us quite enough stuff. So, the alternative to that will be for us to go ahead and build a huge one. Like, look at this. Overnight, I only gained 66 sugarcane. Overnight. There's 6. It's not getting us quite a lot. I also want to get watermelons in there at some stage. But yeah, it's not really working too well. Maybe also our timing might have something to do with it. Because I feel like when we do have that very regular break. In fact, let's just do that now. How many do we have in total? Is it 14-ish? There we go. What would be a good number to put in here? Maybe we can try 64. We'll use the glass for that. Yeah, we'll see what happens when it goes a bit slow. Because maybe what will happen is... What is this block doing here? What will happen is... These blocks here will grow up to this level. And if they do grow up to the next level, they'll break anyway. And that's a good thing. Now, the only issue might be that they get stuck on here. So we'll have to see how that works. Did that just change? Yeah, it did. Okay, that's still semi-regular. So we'll come back at a later stage and see how this goes. Let's do that there. Close her up. And the future plans for this place, by the way, is that we can now extend out these ways. So we can actually have a few AFKable farms in these areas. So... Perhaps we might build our next wheat farm down here with our villages and stuff. I mean, we may as well if we're going to be AFKing for quite some time. Also, I will probably, if that's the case, have to put in a stop function to our skeleton spawner. Just so that, or maybe not a stop function, but maybe a killing function might be a good idea. Just to make sure we don't have that build-up that we had last night. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get going back on the building of this building that we've got here. And here are the changes that we've made. You can see... Oh, I've actually missed up there. What we've done is we've put in a lot of these supports and stuff around here, which has really made this look just a little bit more detail-y, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about that little bit of extra thought behind everything you do. And I feel like that really is showing here. Specifically with these, like, medieval builds, I feel like that's very important. I'm not a fan of where these windows are from the outside, but from the inside, they really just wouldn't work that way. And I don't find them too bad. That's why I've put a few draping things down there, just to hide away from it. Nothing really too much to write home about this side. I've just gone ahead around this place, made it look like it's a little bit more built in with a bit of plants and stuff like that, which is something which I am very, very pleased with how they're turning out in our base. And lastly, we've also got these working pretty damn well for us. I like the way that looks with those little fence posts in there. It really just adds a little bit of detail. But before we continue on, in this building, we don't have windows. And it's something I've forgotten to do, and I've been meaning to do for quite some time now. So I think we may as well quickly get to that. And then hopefully at that stage, the sun will be pretty much there. And we can start putting in a few lights around this area here to make this area a nighttime area as well. So that we can enjoy it at both daytime and nighttime as well. Now, I could just put in a full block there. I think that's a better idea. Let's go grab a full block there. The one full block. Okay. So, yeah, I want to put in a few street lights and stuff like that. And then we can also get to the path at some stage as well to merge this path in a little bit better than what we've done already. So let's do one there. We'll have to get a few more. One there. And these guys. Which I'm pretty sure will be a good look from the outside. Let's go check it out. I'm pretty confident that will look quite good. So, moment of truth. Okay, of course I need to put that up one more. In fact, yeah, I'll put them up one more. I was going to say I could maybe just put in one of these instead of putting in one of these, but I'm fairly certain that'll be better. Yep, bigger windows. Definitely better. Cool. So we'll do that and put these in. Now, it's just a matter of, as I say, waiting for that sun to go down. So let's check how far it's got. Bit of time. I'll be back. And welcome back. The stars are twinkling and we are floating. That's, you can see them coming around the sides there. Look all around. Oh, I didn't realize you actually dance a bit when you do this. Shoot. Down there. And I think that'll be good now to go and get a bit of lighting done in this area. Now, if you're wondering what we were doing, we were just standing on a wall, cobblestone wall, and that was what was making us float like that. I know I had some glowstone in here somewhere, like there. And we'll need, for this, these, and we'll get rid of that one. In fact, we'll get rid of that one and that. Now, my opinion on these fireworks actually is developed now to a stage where I think I'll be able to get a proper assessment of what I think of these things. And for those of you guys who are interested, what I was thinking, because I was like, they're going to be replacing bows. And I feel like that was the intention, that they were going to replace the fact that we use bows to fly around indefinitely. And I think that's what Mojang didn't like, and they try to change it over time. But I still find the bow is a lot better. I know, fair enough, you can put single, like, level 1 flight on here. You see how that's flight duration 3? I know you can do 1 and 2 and all that sort of stuff, but I feel like that's not an alternative. I'm not going to have 3 stacks in here to continuously fly. And that's why doing like the small kind of dainty maneuvers in the air, or just around here, the bow is significantly better. There's no way that the bow is going to lose to that. I can, by far, do a lot more intricate flying with the bow than what I can with the rockets. So, there we go. Let's have a look at that. That's looking better. That's looking quite good. Just quick step back. Good lights from that. I'm liking that lighting. So yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like it was a way of trying to fix it, but it's not fixing it. It's just giving us an extra tool. Because I think these certainly, specifically these level 3 ones, certainly do have a good thing to add to the game. Even a level 1 would work very well. In fact, we might end up doing that just as a little boost like that. Like, look at this. How easy is that to fly? You know what I mean? That's just a whole other level of taking off. But I feel like it's still got its holes and... Oh, man. Okay. I get the feeling us flying messed the thing up. Okay, cool. So around here, this is looking good. I like the lanterns coming off there. Around here, I was thinking of doing a fence post. I was actually looking at this the last night that we had. And I feel like doing a little lamp in there. Let's check, can we get over that? Should be able to. There we go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Back to it. Just had to get rid of that guy. There we go, and we'll do one over here as well, on this side. Like, oh, no, I've done this wrong. We're missing out on one of these, and then one of those. Get in there. Perfect. All right. Looking good. Looking a lot brighter. Now, around the front here, we can do some of these. I get the feeling that's that one that was underground. Some of those there. Perfect. Alright, so let's take a step back. Nice. I like that. I like it. It adds a little bit of intricacy to this. Now, in here, this is pretty dark. Maybe another, we'll put in a thing underneath that soon. Maybe another one of these. But this one will be extra tall. Like that. There. In fact, we'll do that there. And then what we'll try, see how this looks. Doing one a little bit lower. So one there, and one there. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think so. Like that. And there. And there. And in fact, you know my peeve about playing at night? I feel like it's actually, this has been a pretty good night for us. Look at that. Much better. In fact, this one might still go. It definitely will go. Not happy with it at all. There. There. Give me a skeleton, I can hear you. Alright. Tell you what, guys. I think that'll pretty much do it for today. So, tell me what you think about this. We're not going to be building this on this next episode. We're probably going to move on to another area. Well, I've still got to do lighting over there. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all your suggestions on this house here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.